When preparing for your job interview, there are 3 key areas you should research. Firstly, research yourself. Compile a list of all of your key skills, qualifications and work experience. Think about what you can bring to the company, what are your key selling points and what makes you stand out from the rest of the candidates. Secondly, take a look at the job description and personal specification. Get a good feel for what that job role will entail. The job description will give you a full list of the main duties, while the personnel specification will give you a list of the essential and desirable criteria. Think back to the research you've done on yourself. Then try to match how your skills, qualifications and experiences match the requirements of that role. It's also a good idea, if you know anybody who's currently in that type of role, to have a chat with them to see what they do on a day-to-day basis. That can give you a real feel for what you would be doing with that company. Finally, do some research into the employer and the industry or sector. Take a look at any recent press articles, have a look at the website and take a look at any social media pages that they have. You'll want to find out a bit about the history of the company, who their competitors are and what services they provide. You want to know what's important to them at that present time. When in an interview, you may be asked, why do you want to work for us? And having done this research, you should be able to come up with a good, knowledgeable answer. Once you've done all of your research, it's time to think about some of those key questions that the employer may ask you at interview. By looking at the job description and personal specification, you will be able to identify all of the key skills, qualities and attributes they are looking for from a potential employee. Think of some examples that you can give to demonstrate these requirements. Use the STAR technique to formulate a sample answer. STAR stands for situation, task, action and result. In some cases we add another R to the end of that for reflection. The STAR technique will give you a well-structured answer and will allow you to know that you've included all of the information required. Once you've compiled your answers, we would suggest then practicing out loud. We don't want you to sound scripted, but we want to make sure it comes across conversational. Practice with friends and family, or perhaps practice alone in a room in front of a mirror. Here at Employability and Careers, we can help you to practice for your interview. You can call into any of our Employability and Careers hubs, which are located on any of our campuses, where an Employability Advisor will bring you through a mock interview and provide feedback. Alternatively, you can go online to the Employability website, where we have a variety of resources to help you. You will also find an online tool called Shortlist Me, which is an online mock interview platform.